Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I kind of wish I turned slow. Can I turn slow mode off? Probably not. My hair is crazy, y'all. How's everybody doing? Hello. Okay, I can actually hear it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn slow mode off because I can. So I don't think we need to go too slow. Hey, everybody. I feel like we need some music in the background. But something that's not copywritten, right? Hello. Hello. Just doing okay? Well, I hope it gets better for you. Let me pull up. I think this music will be okay. We'll see. Can you even hear it? Oh yeah, you can hear it. It's not getting any quieter. There we go. Okay, now you can't even hear it. Is that okay? Oh, thank you. It's Final Fantasy 15 music, so I thought it would be nice. Let me know if it gets too loud or too quiet or whatever. Anyway. Hello, hello, my friends. So we're here to talk about Word of Honor. You guys ready? Maybe? Yes. Ready? Oh. You're ready. Okay. Yeah, sorry I'm so late to this, to the own stream because I had to be fashionably late by sleeping in way past my alarms. So anyway, so overall, did you guys like Word of Honor? Overall. It's my question. We'll start with the easy yes and no questions, basically. I'll give you guys time to answer. Hell yes. Yes. I think overall I very much enjoyed it as well, even though it obviously had its flaws, a lot of which is not their fault, mainly because of budget, right? And I heard it was originally supposed to be like 45 episodes and they had to drop it down to 36 plus like a music video 37 because, you know, censorship has to go ruin everything. Because, you know, people can't have a happy ending the way that you particularly want sometimes, but I'm at least glad that 37 exists for those who know, like, how to find it. So, you think it's one of the best Chinese dramas? Yeah, it was pretty good. Like, Zishuo and Kexing's relationship was amazing. Yeah. I'm honestly not surprised they didn't give the ending to Netflix though. Because like they didn't have it on YouTube. They only had it on Viki. That's the only place that I could find it anywhere. Which is pretty sad. I know, like I remember like when I did 36 and it just ended. I'm just like, you guys, as you guys know, for anybody who watched the video, I was devastated. I'm just like, I was livid. I was mad the way it ended on 36 like that, like with Kexing being dead supposedly, and you're just like, excuse me? So yeah, I was not happy about that. But thankfully, yeah, it was very sad. Very sad ending, for sure. Whoops. Yeah. They should have known, but I mean, there's only so much that they could do. And I'm just wondering maybe if they just couldn't get the rights for 37. I mean, why wouldn't they if they got the rights for all the other episodes? But I don't know. But yeah, overall it was pretty good. I very much enjoyed it. So do you guys have a favorite character from the show? Yeah, Maven. I agree. You can't choose. When Kexing. Yeah. Zhao Zishuo. All of them. I think my order. Wenzhou. Both of them together because they're one person. Yeah. I think mine would go Wen Kexing, Zishuo, Chunling, and then Wei Young. I think they were by far my favorite altogether. Unspoken rule with BL adaptations in China can't end with he, so either they have to give open ending or be. Okay. Yeah, with BL adaptations in China, it's like either one or both of them have to die, or they just don't end up together. That's like the general rule with a lot of these BL dramas, especially in China because of the censorship issue. Wayne Young practically trailed Stardust behind him. He was so pure. They did Wayne Young dirty. they did. I was mad. Oh my god. Yeah, bye. And went kissing. Yeah, just like attacking each other, just verbally. Grandpa and the husband. I know, that was totally unnecessary for Wayne Young. I was, as you guys know from the episode that I put up, I was so mad. Nicker. Hi, Nicker. Yeah, Maven. That was funny. Their relationship was just hilarious. I don't know, it definitely makes me sad too, because for like the people who are gonna see it on Netflix are either not gonna know it's a BL and probably have a problem with it for those who have a problem with it, or they're gonna watch it and not understand a lot of stuff in it. Like, there was a lot that there was quite a few things that I obviously didn't understand because there was a lot of like Chinese things in there that I didn't particularly understand. Like, you'd have to know more about China to really get it, I guess. But I think I did pretty well for what I knew, and a lot of like the jokes and everything in there that people are not gonna get, which is sad, because I don't think they're gonna appreciate it the way that it should be appreciated. Yeah. Ashyang, yeah. I don't know, I think the girl who did Ashyang, I think her best performance in the show was the episode where they both died. Sorry, spoilers for anybody, but I thought her acting there was probably like her best work, which is sad to say. I know, bosom friends. And yeah, why would they call Zishu a magistrate? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I really wish they'd put in there that it was like a BL sort of thing, so it doesn't deter people like into it and be like, if they have a problem with it, then attack the drama for what it is. Yeah, Avenue X with her analysis and everything in there of the cultural comprehension gaps, yeah. But it's like people, especially Western people who don't particularly get into this kind of stuff, like obviously they're not going to know who Avenue X is unless like anybody does any sort of research behind the drama. The same thing with The Untamed, you know, because that's on Netflix as well, but it's obviously different between the two stories, so I feel like Word of Honor is going to get a lot more hate compared to The Untamed with that stuff. Ashyang calling Zishu sick man, yeah. Pretty consistently until like near the end, until he's like, call me uncle, okay? Or like brother. Did he say it was brother? Guh. Yeah. It's just this cute smile. Zishu. Oh, that actor is such a great smile. There's so many actors with such great smiles. Just... wish they'd done better with names, though. I get changing the names of the uncles. People might not understand. Fifth brother or third brother or whatever. Using the names Ashyang and Lao Wen. Yeah, because I remember, like, okay, I know I'm bringing up The Untamed, but I'm not comparing them. But I know that when I watched The Untamed, and that was, like, the first, like, real drama I got into of Chinese stuff, it was so confusing because they had all these different names. Like, you have Wei Ying, you have Wei Wuxian, and you have the Yiling Laozu, and you have his Ashyang, his nickname that his sister always called him. And any normal person who doesn't understand like the name thing in China, they will be extremely confused. Well, yeah, like same thing with like third brother, fifth brother, Arga, Daga. You're just like, are they related? You know, like people like won't get that, and they should really have a better way of explaining it, or like having a description of it somewhere or something. Younger. Yeah, isn't that what Scorpion, his name? But drew the lines at Ashia Melon. Was that in the Netflix version that they did that? I haven't checked it out. On Netflix, Wekishing is called Ashia. Is calling Ashia Zoshu. Oh, we clearly hear that it's not what he's calling him. Yeah, that's so confusing. Why would they change that? That makes no sense. I mean, I heard that the Netflix version is slightly different in subtitle aspect. And it's like, why? Zisho calls him White Kissing the whole time. No. That's not accurate. Netflix, get your stuff straight. The thing that if these dramas catch your heart, you'll be willing to work through the information dump of the first few episodes to understand what's going on and who's on first. Yeah, that is true. Like, if you're really dedicated into getting to a TV show, especially one with really long episodes as China tends to do, you do get used to it, obviously, and if you're willing to learn and understand it and be respectful, then that's good for you, you know. Yeah. Who gave Netflix the authority to do the wrong subtitles, is my question. It's like, oh, sorry, we don't want to make it too gay for the audience. It's like, because, like, wasn't the original line, I kept seeing this circulate, that when Kexing called Zishu his soulmate, what was it, like, I don't remember what episode 8 or something, and he said, "You're my bestie." Was that true? And then they had to go in there and change it because people were pissed about that? Your first real C-drama was Ashes of Love. That's on my list to watch too. You got the CDs or the DVDs. The DVDs, the subtitles do slightly different misinterpretations. Yeah, there's no perfect version. I definitely know that. I mean, it'd make more sense for people who are native Chinese speakers to understand it. But, I mean, as long as it makes sense, because I checked out, like, the Viki version, and there was a, like, they called the nails, like, 7 orifices or something, and I'm like, what? So, that was interesting. Because, like, every sort of subtitled version is slightly different than others. Well, it's not available in your country, but as you guys are saying, they did a good job and did not even have 37. Yeah, they did not do a good job. Yeah, they don't have 37 on there. Took me a year to realize that Ni Huai-san was saying Daka instead of Mingju. Really, Maven? Because I suppose, like, when you're reading subtitles, you don't fully listen to everything that they're saying in Chinese because you're focusing on so many other things going on. It's like how I didn't realize that the guy who did Wen Kexing also did Jiang Chen's voice. Like, they're both the same person, and I didn't know that till someone pointed it out, and I'm like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, Ashes of Love is on my list. I don't know if I'll do a reaction to it or not. Right now I'm taking a little bit of a break from longer dramas. I'm doing shorter ones right now just because it's a little bit easier for me to get through, and then I'll get back into the longer ones. You're not into Ashes of Love story, although the actors and actresses were really good. The story is not my cup of tea. I don't really know what the story is. I don't remember. But it seemed good. It's tough to divide your attention between subtitles and performance. I usually need to watch several times to get everything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure like when we go back and watch The Untamed, I'm probably gonna notice things I didn't notice before. Like, I noticed some things as I'm editing the episodes again. Like, I'm still editing them. It's taking obviously a lot of time, and I'm going back and forth and everything. There is hope though. Netflix doesn't update the subs on Untamed. Jing is no longer identified as king the first time. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I really hope that Netflix updates the subtitles to be better, to make more sense for people. But maybe Netflix did it the way they did with the names, so it's less confusing. Like, maybe they probably don't have a thing against their nicknames, but people probably wouldn't. It'd probably take normal Westerner people to know who Lao Wen is versus Wen Kexing. You know, so maybe that's the reason why they did it. I mean, it would make sense, but it also would sound like, for people who are actually listening, it would sound kind of confusing, because he would say Lao Wen and you'd be like, who's Lao Wen, when the subtitles say Wen Kexing, so maybe people could put them together. That's why Netflix changed the Asia with Zhou Shu, Lao Wen, and Wen Kexing, I guess, so it's not confused international audiences. It would make sense. Netflix in my country doesn't have any C-dramas and it sucks. Oh, none at all? So what were your favorite scenes of Word of Honor, and what were the ones you didn't like too much? That's a good question, Yasmin. I think all of the really cute scenes between Wen Kexing and Zishuo, all of those were my favorite. And I think episode 12, the special, the way they were calling each other their name 3 times, I think that was my favorite part the most between the two of them. Just because, as you guys know, for anybody who watched that episode of me reacting to the special, I watched that scene probably for like a half an hour. I didn't fully put it in there, but I went back so many times and I watched that part with the three name calling thing, and it just made my heart flutter every time. But yeah, every scene with the two of them. And then some of the scenes I did not like. There were quite a few, especially the ones that just seemed irrelevant. Like, and I know it's not their fault because they had to cut back a lot because of budget and everything. But I don't know, I felt like the ghosts who were kind of plotting against Wen Kexing, I thought was really irrelevant in the end, because they pretty much gave up. Which, because like it seemed like they were like yeah, let's turn against Wen Kexing, the chief, and then all of a sudden they're in prison the rest of their lives, you know. And then the way that, spoiler for anybody, the way that Scorpion and all of them died on the mountain, I'm just like, okay, you know, it was a little lackluster. And then with Wayne Young and Ash Young, that was completely unnecessary for the two of them to go. It was so stupid. I hated it. I hated it. I mean, Ash Young's not my favorite character. I mean, I found her character kind of obnoxious, which, like I said, it's really hard for me to really get into female characters for some reason. Like, between like the high-pitched voices a lot of the times and just their whiny character and helpless character, the way they portray women in these, like, it's not their fault. But I found her character most of the time just annoying. Like, I was sad when she died, but it's just, I don't know. You really thought they needed a good death? I didn't think they needed to die. I thought it was completely unnecessary. I saw it coming before it even happened, and I hated that. I hate when I do that, when I know something's gonna happen. It's just, especially scenes like that, you know. I hate when I guess things like that. I think they did not have money to do Scorpion's death right. Yeah, he probably wasn't supposed to die till like episode 45 or 44. Technically, if they were gonna do all the episodes. They did. Yeah, I haven't seen the concert yet. Because it's not available anywhere, so I can't really find it. Not that I've been doing too much digging for it, but I mean, if it's not anywhere, then I'm not gonna bother too much about it, even though I would love to see it. My favorite non-Wenjia scene was Zhao Zishuo and Prince Jin when they were discussed their history, and then he disabled the prince, right? Just palm, you disabled, man. That was awesome. I thought that was good too. Oh, you think Scorpion needed a good death? Yeah, sorry. Yes, Scorpion needed a much better death. It was very, just all of a sudden, dead, mountain. Random avalanche. Yeah, that was really weird. Just all of a sudden, avalanche. I don't know if Wen Kexing caused it. He could have? I don't know. Well, Wen Yang and Ah Xiang were supposed to go, and I thought it was better on the series than on the novel. Really? I haven't fully read the novel yet. I guess I'll have to see how she dies. You know she would die since episode 1. Really? You do? Yes, I've actually seen quite a few clips of the concert circulating on YouTube, and it's very cute from what I've seen. The very, very short clips. Yeah, the Scorpion just kind of vanished, yeah. I don't know, just... Do you guys have any favorite scenes as well? Probably all the ones with Wen Kexing and Zhao Zishuo. Probably. I think that'd be most BL people's favorite stuff. Yeah, I know it's exclusive on Youku. It's just I can't become a member because it won't let me do it. I think it's primarily through people who are from China or have like access to that. Yeah, I can't really join that, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, in the end, Scorpion kind of just pissed me off. I loved the guy until near the end, and then he kind of just annoyed me. Oh, your favorite scene? The hair combing in hairpin scene? Oh, that was so good. Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. Someone said that the scenes with them looking in the mirrors, all those ones, I don't remember if I think I explained this near the end of the show or some episode or something, and I've talked about it. Like the mirror scenes, the way some of the characters looked in the mirror, the ones that weren't disfigured in the reflection were the people that were gonna die, right? But the ones who weren't, no, the ones who, I don't know, the ones who weren't disfigured died, but the ones who were disfigured in the reflection didn't die, right? Yeah, Ah Xiang and Wen Yang needed to go to show that it's not always the good people. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's the same thing with all the deaths of the good people in the Untamed. I know. Yeah, the ones with clear reflections died. Can I get a pass on YouTube? I haven't fully tried yet. Scorpion's storyline suffered from the budget shortfall. Probably they had planned the end to be much more graceful than the ending ended up being. You didn't know about the mirror thing? Yeah, someone explained that to me. I don't remember who it was in a comment that kind of explained that, because you guys know everything about the show and know all the secret stuff behind it, which is awesome. Yeah, it's just too bad we couldn't do a live stream of it, but because of the contest, I really wanted to record it. But I'm glad you guys were there with me on the journey anyway. Yeah, maybe next year, like maybe the year anniversary or something, we could do a live stream of it. That'd be fun. But yeah, I do find it interesting that shows, I don't know if this is how normal shows are, like Western shows, or if it's just certain ones in other countries where that they have a particular set budget. Are you not allowed to get more money after that budget is set? And I know the reason why they got more money was because of the whole Wulong Nuts, right? The sponsorship that they got. Yeah, live rewatch. The hairpin scene between Zishua and Kashing, I saw the reflection of Zishua in the mirror. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, because it was disfigured because he was gonna live. Right? I know the series were supposed to have 45 episodes, but they had to cut it short due to money and make some adaptation. Yeah, adaptations on the script. The nuts. Yeah, it's just too bad that they couldn't complete it the way that they wanted to. But for what they did an amazing job. I was really impressed with a lot of stuff that they got away with. Like the whole lip reading thing, that was one thing. And then just the flirting that they got away with. And just all that. The hand holding, the hugging. I wonder if they were particularly got away with that because they were brothers. But Yuku keeps promoting their past to watch more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to join Yuku on the YouTube channel. I don't think I'd be able to post a full video like on YouTube of the concert if I had access to it. If anything, I'll just do like a separate video and put it on Discord or something. Yeah, the Untamed had like a lot. They had a huge budget. Take a shot every time they show that clip set redesigned. Yeah. They use that so many times. Didn't they reuse it like 6 times or something? It's so sad. Yeah, the sweet bromance. Guess I don't get how they got away with it. It was so clear. Yeah. You think they bribed the censorship? I don't know if you could do that. That'd be interesting if you could. I don't know. It was definitely interesting with what they could get away with. Like, it was very shocking. But I loved it. I was very happy with the way a lot of it turned out. Avenue X said that some of the actors for support roles were got due to the production crew going around in the cinema city and asking people to record some scenes for them as favors. Yeah, I heard about that too. Like, they had to go around searching for actors because they didn't have a whole lot. That's so sad. Part of it apparently is that it didn't appear on the top banner of Yuku. You literally have to scroll and look for it. Yeah, that's true. I'll have to see. Because I really want to see the whole concert. And I think it's all fully subbed up there. I heard Warner Runner got half the budget that the Untamed got. I don't even think it was half. I think it was less than half. It was not a lot. But I mean, they did what they could, and I mean, I thought the actors were fantastic. Yeah, less than half. Yeah. Yeah, even the Untamed budget was considered small. But way more than Word of Honor. So, that's really sad, but they did what they could. That's all they could do. Was it fully subbed on there? Now I have to go do research. I really want to see the concert. I do. It's gonna be really weird listening to their real voices. Like, I've heard it a few times. Like, I saw, like, clips of them talking to each other. The actors, and I'm just like... Jihan, who is Zhushua, his voice is just the cutest. His laugh. Oh my god, his laugh is so cute. Yeah. But I'm really glad they ended up with some of the actors that they did for their roles. Because I know a lot of, like the two main characters weren't even supposed to be those actors in the beginning. Because obviously you had the guy who played Scorpion. He was supposed to play Zishul or Keshing. I don't remember who it was. Yeah, the makeup. I just thought it was hilarious. The first 5.5 episodes of his makeup. Maybe, yeah. You have the ultimate fan pass? Oh. Oh, yeah. I saw the part where they both hug each other towards the end of the concert. It was so beautiful. It's very apparent when a cast and crew are united in love with the production. It makes for better quality product. Same goes for Guardian and other drama with very limited budget. Yeah, Guardian, oh. I really wish they could have done more with that. Aren't they remaking Guardian already with different actors? Something, or is it a movie? I don't remember. Yeah, he was supposed to play Keshing. Yeah. But the only thing that kept Guardian going, unfortunately, were the two main actors, Baiyu and Yilong. Which is so sad, because I didn't care for any other character. I didn't care about the storyline. I just thought it was a mess. But I only watched it because of both of them. They were so cute. But yeah. I was gonna do a reaction to Guardian. But like, I watched the first episode and I thought it was pretty decent. But I kind of got the vibe that I probably shouldn't do a reaction. I kind of just wanted to find something to watch while doing the live streams of the Untamed. I needed something to watch. I guess the relationship between the two mains was the biggest draw for Guardian. Yeah. Oh, Baiyu and Yilong. That started my love for Yilong for sure. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, we're just basically just chatting about Word of Honor. Guardian deserves a remake with a better script and more money. Yeah, they need a better script, and I know censorship was a huge thing because if anyone who doesn't know, I read the book Guardian and it was very confusing, and there's a lot of stuff in there that they obviously can't pass through censorship. So yes, use the same actors, or at least the two main actors. They bring the two of them back, that would make me happy. My dog, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's bored, I'm sure. Are you bored? I love you. My sweet girl. My sweet girl. She's like, leave me alone. Can't have supernatural, but can't have aliens. I know, it doesn't make much sense. Like, what is allowed and what's not? And then, oh, they had, like, supernatural, like, spirit ghosts stuff. Because I know, like, the main actor in there... Not the actor, the character. I don't remember his name now. Yeah, it's a strawberry blanket. Yeah. He was supposed to be able to see ghosts, but didn't in the show. Yeah, I got strawberries on my blanket. Yeah, I'm in the process of packing, so everything's kind of a mess right now. There's literally stuff everywhere. But anyway, let's get back on to Word of Honor, because that's why we're here, right? Let's see, what else? Now I don't remember. I should have really wrote stuff down. The only thing that made me keep watching was Yi Long, because I fell in love with him and not long before starting the drama. Yeah, Yi Long is best boy. Okay, here's something weird. Bring it on, Maven. Bring on the weird. I'll wait patiently. Are you planning to react to Winter is King? They've changed the name now, but I forgot. Also, first Priest novel adaptation, same writer. Yep. Yeah, I've heard of Winter is King. I know nothing about it. I don't know. What was it originally? I don't remember the name. But yeah, I plan on reacting to that one, I think. Because, I mean, come on, it's Priest. Priest is I don't know how Priest dishes out all these great, like, written pieces or something. Chapeau Long. Did that already have a name, or is it just another one that's... And then you have light on you seeing red and blue because of the angle. Winkishing's head looks huge. Maven, I swear, I know what you mean, because when I watched that scene, I did not want to say it because I didn't want to ruin the moment. Because it's true, his head looks so big compared to his hand. It was hilarious. Yeah, I did not want to say it in the recording. But I was trying so hard internally not to laugh. Because I didn't... it was a beautiful scene, but I didn't want to ruin it. You have an alternate universe in your mind where Scorpion stops being in a little bitch, admits he's jealous of Wen Zhao and goes to live with them. Yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah. That scene, oh my god, yeah. Jeez. No, Maven, you don't have to be sorry. Like, I totally agree. That was hilarious. I did not want to say it. I really didn't. I felt like it would have ruined a lot if I said it. Now I'll never watch this scene the same way again. I know. It was so funny. Don't worry, there's a fanfic for that. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of fanfics that have, like... I don't even want to think about all the different alternatives there is. I feel like Scorpion never had a chance. He was damned by his relationship with his stepfather. Foster father, stepfather. If he had not embraced his evil side, his father would have killed him. Yeah, I don't blame Scorpion for that. He just wanted his daddy's love. But of course, he wasn't allowed that because it just seemed like he wasn't good enough for anything in the end. Which is sad. Yeah, a lot of these, like, ancient Chinese dramas, there's always a character that is messed up because of their father or parents or guardians or whoever. And you're just like, you feel so bad for them. It's like, y'all need therapy. Like in the Untamed, they all needed therapy. Yeah, I agree, Maven. I agree. And I did see Scorpion very early on turning against Zhao Jing. It's so obvious. Then, of course, Scorpion turned against everybody else. What have you understood from Ye Baiyi's backstory? Ooh, good question. Jing Guangshan. Right? Okay, so from what I understand is that, from what you guys have told me as well, because they do not explain this in the show, obviously. I feel like they would understand. I feel like obviously they'd explain it more in the book. I don't remember if I read it or not yet. But Ye Baiyi is immortal, obviously. And he was in love with someone. He tried teaching him the cultivation of 6, right? And he died because his love was not... They didn't share the same love for each other. It was very one-sided. Like, Ye Baiyi loved him, but he didn't love him back. So he died, but he still very much is in love with him because he kind of, like, talks to him when he's alone, or, like, talks about him or whatever. Yeah. My stomach's growling. The relationship is so complicated. Scorpion, desperate to be useful to Zhao Jing's plan, and all he cared about was, yeah. When he found out he'd be killed too, that changed. Was it Rongxian's father? Is that why he took Rongxian in as his disciple? Oh, you were... Really? You thought that, Maven? You thought it was the beauty ghost? I mean, just... Yeah, that would make sense. Chongqing. Yeah. Okay, yeah, from what I understand, yeah. So, he loved his friend, but his friend was straight and married and had a son. Yes, and then... Yeah, but he's a few hundred years old. And he left the mountain and started to basically deteriorate. His body started dying because he wasn't supposed to leave the mountain, right? So, Rongxian's dad, yeah. I mean, that would make sense, Maven. It really would. Rongxian's father was the person that created the Ghost Valley and wanted to be stronger, be immortal, so he could repress the people there forever. Did he? Huh. Everything just comes full circle, doesn't it? Yeah. But other than that, I don't know a whole lot about Ye Baiyi's character. Because I know that in the end, he was gonna give he was gonna give Wen Kexing, right, the cultivation of 6. And he's like, no one else is dying on my watch, but you have to sacrifice yourself. It's like him playing a joke on Kexing because that's something he would do. And from what I know, that at the end, Kexing gave his life force and all that to Zishuo, and that's why his hair turned white. And then basically he died, but Zishuo mastered the cultivation of 6, but they kept passing it back and forth, bringing each other back to life until they both fully mastered it, right? And it didn't make a whole lot of sense that they made the Yin Yang book this huge thing in the beginning, and then they didn't even use it. That was kind of annoying. And after all that, he still had experienced third wheeling. Yeah. Yeah, his meridians had burned out, but he had lived. Yeah, but Chunling said that he would survive except the pain of his meridians shattering would have killed him, right? And then use the Yin Yang book to heal him. Yeah. But I also heard that they didn't even use the Yin Yang book. Like, it wasn't even put into play. Like, the book was irrelevant. That's what a lot of people said. But the 6 made him stronger, yeah. And I feel like I really wish they would have explained that a little bit better at the end. Yin Yang book's method would require someone to outright die to heal the other person. I thought that's what the cultivation of 6 would do. Because the only way that the two of them would survive being immortal together is if they both shared the same love. Kishing. Interesting Yi Bai Yi, he said no one's dying, yeah. Chan Chang, Rongshan's father, was the one who sacrificed his meridians to make Yi Bai Yi immortal. I think because of that, it was forbidden art. Huh. Kishing knew the Yin Yang book can heal meridians, so he made sure they carried it with them at the end. Okay. Because, I mean, to me, it would make sense if they used the book in the end. Because, like, why would they talk about it and then not even use it in the end? You know? Like, I thought it was really weird, too. But in the end, it seems like they would have used it. For sure. Forbidden technique, yes, but there are many other techniques. They used it off screen. Yeah. I wish they added some scenes to make it clear. Yeah. Me too. To help explain it a bit more would have been nice. Instead of just being, like, guessing or researching about it. They actually hinted in episode 21 when Ye Bai Yi went to get Dawu after Keshing's wish, and he said, if even he doesn't know, I will, and then he went. Yeah. I wish they showed some of the process healing Keshing. Yeah, that would have been nice, but then it wouldn't have been implied that Keshing died at the end. You know. Censorship. Yes, I think why Keshing sacrificed his meridians and Zishuo used the Yin Yang book to go cure when Keshing's meridians. That would make sense. That makes more sense to me than anything else, for sure. I don't know, there's so many things that people say actually happen versus a lot of other sayings as well. So it's hard to really know for sure what really happened. There's another YouTube video when the guy points out what those floating gold symbols are. What are they, Maven? What do they mean? I hope they mean something good, because I was curious what those floating gold symbols were as well. But I just thought they were part of the cultivation of 6 process or something. But I was also very baffled on what was happening that I didn't say anything about this gold symbols. Just looking to get over Keshing's white hair. I know, he looks so good. Oh my god. Things like long life and partner and stuff like that. Oh, that's rebirth. I wish we could see more of Ye Bai Yi's past story, even though his story must have been very long. Like, why does he seem to regret things? Yeah, it's an old language. Very ancient, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would have liked to learn more about Ye Bai Yi's story as well. Old people regret things. And how they dubbed Chungling so differently to his original line and it made people think Heshing might actually be dead was so... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately they had to dub it that way, but... lip reading thing, I'm guessing. I don't know what he said, but I heard it was different as well. Doesn't Avenue X explain it in her video? She might. Because I've only done one video of her so far. But yeah, from what I heard, that Chungling explained it to the kids, like the real lines is that if you share your love equally with each other, then the other one would, they both would survive immortally together on the mountain or something like that. Have you noticed what I need before when Kishing died? Yeah, I did. I pointed it out in the reaction as well. I did notice. Apparently Zishua says it back, like he mouths it, but it's so hard to notice that I didn't notice Zishua saying it back, supposedly. But I did notice Kishing saying Aini. For sure. Just remember Kishing teasing Yebai about his few gray hairs when he ended with a full white hair. Karma. Yeah. I also wanted clarification about Chungling and Gao Cheng's daughter at the end. I thought they were married at first. They need to communicate better. Yeah. Supposedly, Chungling... We don't know who Chungling's wife is. He has a daughter who he named after Ah Xiang. And the name means remember Xiang. Which is so cute. Gao Cheng's daughter, whatever her name was, married... What was his name? I don't remember now. Gao Cheng's disciple who was on the mountain on episode 37 with his son. Who was their Zishua and Keshing's disciple, which I thought was cute. Oh, so Chungling adopted a daughter. Okay. That would make sense. You should check it out. I think Ah Xiang's mouth movement, Aini, is the most noticeable. Yep, I did. Deng Quang, yeah, thank you. She married to the first disciple guy, yeah. It was Gao Cheng, Deng Quang, Gao Cheng's disciple. Yeah, both of them. I wish they would have clarified that more, because it's really hard to notice that. Because it definitely makes it seem like Chungling and Gao Cheng's daughter got married and had a kid. And if you didn't see 37, you'd be like, oh, okay. So learning some of the names, yeah. I don't remember Gao Cheng's daughter. There's a theory that Chungling's daughter is actually Wen Zhao's daughter. But they can't physically have a child unless they adopted a child. But why would Chungling take care of her? Chungling crying in the distance, seeing Ah Xiang kissing with her new disciple. Yeah. Chungling said that he'll take good care of her. That would be cute. Theories are wild. Yeah, they are. I mean, it'd be really cute if they had a child together on the mountain. Why not? I don't know. I thought 37, even though it was only like a minute or two long initially with the two of them interacting, I definitely felt like it made the story itself complete. I really do. I really wish they could have included that more. What I feel like Zhao Jing didn't get what he deserved probably sounds mean, but he just ended up in that snow with his so-called son while he made so many people suffer for the years. Yeah, I feel like maybe he would have had a better ending as well if they could have carried out to episode 44, 45, like they initially wanted to. Like, Scorpion's ending wasn't supposed to be the way it was supposed to be, but yeah, they were supposed to have like 45, 44 episodes, but because of budget, they had to cut back. I didn't realize until I rewatched a couple of weeks ago that Wei Nyung's master killed his marsh. Yeah, he did. He did. Before he killed, the master killed Wei Nyung. Wei Nyung said that you killed them, didn't you, right? So, more nuts. Yeah. But yeah, he did point out that, oh, you killed them. Or was it him or Ashyang that said that? I don't remember. But it is pointed out that the master did kill that other master, uncle master guy, or whoever, and then the really nice disciple guy, whatever his name was. Yeah, Ashyang realized that. Yeah, she pointed it out, I believe, before Wei Nyung was killed. Yeah, he cleansed his sect. God, that pissed me off. Totally unnecessary. I hate it. Hate it. Wei Nyung was best boy, and you had to kill the best boy. Unnecessary. A lot had to happen off screen due to censorship and budget, and that's sad, but I think they did a really great job. Yeah, I agree, Yasmin. Well, she realized after, yeah. Another bad guy. There's always some secret bad guy. What's your opinion about Scorpion King? Because I don't know if I love him. I mean, he didn't deserve this man he called father, or hate him because he tried to kill Lao Wen and Ashyang. Or Ashia. At first, I really liked Scorpion. I really did. And then he just grew annoying to me. Not his fault, because if he didn't have such a crap dad, he would have been a better person. So, I don't know. I found him very irritating towards the end, and then I just didn't care for him afterwards, which is sad because, you know, you like a character and then it kind of just dwindles after a bit sometimes. The fight scenes, yeah, the fight scenes were so good. I wish they had more of them. That was awesome. The show had many more great characters than a warehouse full of elephants. Yeah. I think the original ending is that when Kishing died, and the scenes in the extra episode is the illusion of Zhao Zishua was even a little bit depressed about the ending. Yeah, that actor, yeah. I heard about that. It's just we Chinese audience threatened Youku, so Youku re-edited the ending. Did they? Good, guys, good. Good threatening. I like Scorpion for most of the drama, but that changed. Right? I don't know. His character just got annoying to me towards the end. I know, it's pretty funny, because, I mean, I'm not comparing the show to The Untamed at all. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, with Meng Yao's character, I still loved him in the end. So I guess it's because he didn't really fully annoy me towards the end, even though a lot of the stuff he did was awful. I don't know. Maybe because I can't deny those dimples. Between Mo Huaiyang and Zhao Jing, who do you say is more tolerable? Mo Huaiyang. Who was that again? Was that the guy who killed Wei Nyung? Zhao Jing, I think, was more tolerable because he didn't kill Wei Nyung. Dad and son see both of them up there, so it's not his imagination. Yeah. They did have to change that. Filming great fighting scenes is more money consuming. I know, but the fight scenes were so good. I thought they were so good. Noah's genuinely a happy ending, but Gonjang was sad before the sacrifice scene. Yeah. I swear Lan Manji and Wei Wuxian must be watching Wen Zhao and they were like hug each other and share a flute. At least we raised rabbits together. Yeah. Have you ever watched Zhang Jihan before Word of Honor? I have not. I watched Legend of Yusheng and Something Blooms over Ryu Pavlon, but where he is the male alpha general, and it was just strange seeing him being hinted on at first. Yeah, I haven't seen Jihan in any other dramas before, but I thought he did a fantastic job. I'll definitely have to check out more of his stuff. Gonjeong, I haven't seen anything with him in it either, but I've heard of that other drama, the BL drama he did, or BL, whatever you want to call it, Advanced Bravely. I've heard of that one, but I heard it ended horribly, so I haven't watched it. Fight scenes were good. Fight scenes were where when they were fighting other people, Wenjo would never fought. That's flirting, not fighting. You could say that again, Maven. When I started Word of Honor, it took me like 2 episodes to realize I had seen Gonjeong in the other dramas before. I haven't seen Jihan's work yet. Yeah, I haven't seen either of them in other stuff yet. But I know with Word of Honor, they've definitely have a lot more work to do, and I hope they don't overwork themselves. Sorry to talk about the Untamed again, but I wish I could see a conversation between Jinling and Ashyang, like the sassiness they both have. That'd be funny. Just throw Jingy in there too. I was so surprised by Jihan's acting. His eyes said it all, full of love for Wang Hisheng. I know. So good. He was just a lovable person. I don't know, their relationship was just fantastic. Oh, and hi. Good to see you on here. Yeah. Advanced Bravely suffered too much from censorship, and they made a crap animation for the ending that is not the ending, lol, but I had fun at the same time. Yeah, Advanced Bravely had a lot of steamy moments, but the ending sucked, but it was nowhere near the end of the novel. The creator told everyone to read it. The only person I recognize fully, some of the older actors look familiar, is the Window of Heaven guy who was loyal to Zishua. He was Wen Shu in The Untamed. Was he? No wonder he looked familiar. I did not put that together. Huh. That's funny. Good catching that, Maven. That was the guy in the beginning, right? Yeah. He did seem familiar, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, Advanced Bravely didn't deserve this ending. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I heard it was pretty awful ending. Like, I think I know what happens. That's probably why I won't watch it, because if it's a crap ending, I'm not gonna watch the show. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't. Jihan himself is the alpha male type. He designed some facial expressions and body languages only for... Yeah. I also did not see that the guy... Hani, right? Directed the Word of... If Jihan directed Word of Honor, it definitely wouldn't pass censorship. I don't know, because both of them had some really great ideas for their characters, didn't they? Like, it was Jihan's... Jihan wanted to say Lao Wen 3 times, right? From what I've seen. I just thought it would be nice to throw it in there. And he's like, well, if you want to use it, you can use it. Yeah, their chemistry was amazing. Am I currently watching Beloved in the House? I do. I haven't yet. It's on my list. I think only 3 episodes are out so far. I'll probably watch that soon. I don't know anything about it, but it's on my list on Viki, so I'll be watching that at some point. But yes, it's on my list for sure. I don't know if it's good or not. And I don't know what it's about. Will you make any more Word of Honor videos like you did the Untamed but Weird? There are Word of Honor but Weird videos. I will. Yeah, I know that there's some of those. And there's some crack ones too. I'll probably do as well. I was just taking a little bit of break after because I just continuously recording Word of Honor while working all the hours I was working. It was incredibly exhausting, but I'm happy I got out what I could. So yeah, and the part where Wenkashing leaned in and whispered with the fan in episode 6 was also Jihan's idea. It was? Wow. I actually heard that Jihan wasn't going to act anymore, but because of Word of Honor, he would probably get more back into acting again. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what I've seen. By the way, have you seen the many people ship Scorpion and Bai together? I find it so funny, but that's not that. I haven't seen any of that. I honestly couldn't see Scorpion and Bai together. Like, at all. Are we talking about, like, the characters or the actors? In conclusion, Jihan is confident. Yeah. I agree. I feel like that Gongjong and Jihan probably both had a lot of great ideas for the drama. And from what I heard in that episode, I remember which episode it was. It was this, I feel like it was so long ago that I recorded it. Before Ye Bai was going to kill them both after he discovered or told Wang Kexing that he was going to kill him because he's the chief, that Zishuo put his head on Kexing's shoulder, and I heard that when they had to take that scene out, that Jihan, and was it just Jihan or Gongjong, they both were upset about that. The characters. Yeah, I can't imagine Scorpion and Ye Bai together. No, yeah. Jihan did want to play Wen Kexing in the beginning, did he? I think he did. I can't imagine anybody else playing Kexing, really. Episode 27. Yes, thank you. Jihan taught Gongjong how to flirt with him. Did he? That's so cute. Yeah, that's the original version. I've seen the original version, and I thought it was very cute, but the one with the head on the shoulder in episode 27. But I honestly like the newer version because it feels more sentimental to me, but that's just my opinion of it. But I did think the head on the shoulder was a cute touch. Yeah, we could talk about Ye Bai. His character was awesome. At first I found him very annoying, but he grew on me very quickly. Are you gonna find the link for me? Thank you. Jihan thought Wen Kexing is a difficult character, though he probably didn't realize that until filming. Yeah. But yeah, I really can't imagine anybody else playing those characters. Jihan gave a lot of ideas for the drama. Thought Gongjong had to better play out some scenes as well, and yes, how to flirt, lol. It's so cute the way Jihan taught him how to flirt. That is adorable. Piney Grandpa Bai. Yeah. But Ye Bai definitely grew on me very quickly. I thought he was a very entertaining character for sure. And the actor was just funny. So Wen Kexing looks really good with the white hair. Yeah, he looks so good. Oh my god. He looks better with the white hair than the brown hair. Ugh. It was so distracting. Like, I was trying so hard to be like, not trying, but it's just, I was so enveloped in the scene where his hair changes color. And then you're trying to be sad because it's a really sad moment, and then you're like distracted because like, oh my god, he looks so good. And then you see 37 and you're like, oh my god, he looks so good. But yeah. Mike Hastings compliments himself and says his face was made by God. Gongjung was laughing while he said it, and Jihan said, "You can't even compliment yourself." Aw, that's sad. I don't know, I think, isn't he close to my age? He's like 29, isn't he? How old is Gongjung? I don't remember. I don't remember their ages. I know that Gongjung's birthday, I think, is around the same time as mine. Jihan is 30 now? Okay. Oh, I'm older than he is. That's sad. Born 1980. Well, if he was 1980, he'd be so much older. Gongjung is 28. And 29. Your favorite behind the scenes so far is Nibupe scene with... Yeah, I've seen that scene. They just couldn't keep a straight face. And then just hearing Jihan's laugh is so funny. His laugh is so cute. I'm older than anyone in your Discord. It's okay, Maven. Age is just a number. Gongjung is actually 29, yeah. The scene where the white hair was so good, and the pain, the love, the feelings. Yeah, the feels. Yeah, the same ages as their characters, yeah. I like that the characters were older. Definitely. I wonder if Ashyang and Wenyoung are soulmates, because they obviously are made to be together, but only when Kashing and Zishuo were really actually called soulmates. I feel like Xiang and Young deserved that title too. They were soulmates, I believe, because even I think Wenyoung even called them soulmates at one point. Yes, the name scenes, my favorite too. Yeah, yeah. 92, yeah, I think is 20. I'm not doing math. Yes. The answer is yes. Does the bracelet work for them? That would be cute. So then they can be with each other in all their lifetimes. I watched it way more than that, Maven. Believe me. Oh, Jihan turns 30 on May 11th. Yeah, never mind. It's Gongjung whose birthday. His birthday's on the November 29th, which is very close to mine. It's 2 days after mine. Oh, they had the red string in the concert? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the drunk scene in episode 17 was good too. I agree. Just the longing looks between the two of them. It really makes you pine. Pine for it. So good. And just the eyes that Gongjung would give Zishuo. Ugh. Jihan described Gongjung as stupid and sweet in an interview, and Gongjung went, "Well, thank you for that." Well, they even completed their wedding day by bowing to them. Oh, I really want to watch the concert now. Like, I've been wanting to watch it, but definitely more for sure now. I'll have to go see How to Become a Member. I really want to go watch it. 15 years later, they were reborn to families who lived next to each other, and they both had birthmarks where the red string was, so the families betrothed them and they lived happily ever after. Aww, that would be cute. For me, episode 12 special version would be forever my favorite. I can't move on, but so many fave moments in general. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I legit watched that scene like for half an hour. It's just the bit where Zishua gets like the chills, the shudders when he says Ashia. It's so cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, well, now I know how to say let's drink. Hujola. Oh, it's in the book? Aww. Oh, that actor as Gong Jung. When is your wedding? That's funny. I wonder how the actors really feel whenever people ship them together in real life. Like, I wonder if it bothers them so much or not. It's so ridiculous that we are all so squee over two people saying each other's names. I know. The concert was hilarious, and it was good to see other sides of the actors, like the uncles who ship when she was so hard. Yeah, I heard about that part. I don't know, it's just... It's really funny the way, like, we get so giddy over, like, the beautiful, like, lovey eyes, and just simple scenes like that, or, like, the name-calling thing. It's just makes you blush. I don't know why. Do I ship the Tragicomic Ghost and the Beauty Ghost? Do you ship it? The characters? Not really, no. Personally, no. The actors ship Wenju. They kept referring them as each other's loves, especially the uncles in Yebai. Yeah. Kisheng calling Asheng gives the same vibes as Wei Ying calling Lajan, right? I don't know. It feels very different between the two of them to me. Because Wei Ying calling Lajan is not the same vibe as him calling Ashia or Lao Wen. You know, it's just a completely different vibe to me. But we're very Victorian romance over these BL dramas, like, OMG, they're hand holding. They're holding hands. Yeah. Gong Jung mentioned that it was also his favorite scene. Aww. Yeah, I know they have a wedding in the concert. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, also because Wei Ying didn't really acknowledge Lajan's love until, like, in the book, until, like, near the end of the drama. So, near the end of the book. So, Wei Ying calling Lajan was a kind of endearment thing, but not, like, a lovey thing. Like the way Lajan would call Wei Ying. Because he didn't really acknowledge his love until much later. Because Wei Ying is dumb. So, I don't know. Wang Xiang and Wen Zhao are different couples in so many different aspects. I love them both differently. I completely agree. I agree. Like, I would never compare the two couples to each other anyway, because they are their own separate couples and own different dramas. And I would never want to compare the two dramas to each other. So I do love them individually as a couple in their own ways as well. Because I feel like with Word of Honor, with it not fully being able to be completed the way it was supposed to, but for what it is, with them being as a couple and everything, it's a whole separate thing. Wei Ying is the dumbest smart person. He is. Wang Xiang are more like childhood sweethearts, while Wenzhou are mature men's love. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Kashings and Ashia were way more flirty because I feel like they had acknowledged their soulmate bonds since episode 9, maybe even earlier. I feel like it was fully acknowledged in episode 6 because it was like Zishua was hoping that Keshing was going to jump into the water after him after he fell in and his mask came off. So he was very relieved that Keshing came after him because maybe that was like a test to be like, oh, if he really loves me, he'll come search for me, sort of thing. And then that's the episode where I believe Zishua started calling Keshing Lawen. So, yeah. And the cute like little water splash scene. Oh, so cute. I keep thinking of the behind the scenes of beat up Keshing, Gonjung walking around giggling while carrying a water bottle of fake blood. Cute. For me, every gay is welcome. I'm happy to have more gay couples on series. No need to compare, only enjoy and hope sometime in the future we can have it with no unfair censorship. I agree. Yeah. That's when he started calling him Lawen. Yeah, episode 6 is where it happened. Is where he's fully like, oh, I love this person, but I'm gonna play hard to get still, sort of thing. In episode 6, Zishua realized he couldn't escape the soulmate thing anyways and just decided to be his true self to Lawen. Yeah. If Wen Keshing did not jump into the waters, Zishua might have just swam away and end of story. Yeah, I heard that if he didn't jump in after him, he would have just left and be like, screw this. This is not real. I don't know. Shoulder blade fetish. Yeah, I don't really understand the shoulder blade fetish just because his mom had good shoulder blades covered in blood. I don't know. Sharing first called him Lao Wen while Keshing was hallucinating end of episode 5. Lao Wen wake up, it's a hallucination. Ah, yeah, so end of episode 5, okay. Asha was, oh, it seemed like the sky's into me. Let me see where does it go? Yeah. Still love the parallels between episode 6 and episode 37, flirt fighting. Yes, I love that too. That was a good, I love the way they ended that with them doing that. Yeah. So I wonder if there's anything else we need to talk about with Word of Honor. I think we pointed out a lot of everything. Literally be for an eternity. Yeah, I wonder what that would be like, though. Living with your soulmate for eternity. Yeah, fetish has no explanation. That's true. I think we covered most of everything that we liked and disliked about the show. And some of the issues that it had and some behind the scenes stuff. Yes. I've been streaming almost 2 hours. Wow. Insane. I wonder if the music ended. It's gonna play again. I do think that Wen's relationship was very mature, in fact, even when the flirting and fighting. Yeah. I thought it was very, very mature as well for what it was. I don't know, there was just something so different about it. Maybe because it was an actual, like, soulmate thing. But it's like they never really fought. Other than, like, you know, with... The only part where... Okay, there was, like, a couple scenes where they kind of fought, but they always got back together, and... It's like after that, they didn't let petty things get to them. I don't know. I thought their relationship was very, very mature. And I really liked that because a lot of times they put such childish things in that kind of stuff and misunderstandings and, you know, it's just so overly done. You're just like, Can we just get a good, mature relationship, please, that's healthy? And it was. So that was nice. Wish we saw more of Dawoo and Baeyeon moments. I really love them and their chemistry. Yeah, I really wish we saw that too. I really do. I wish they would have delved more into them in the show. Because they seemed like really good characters, and they were really... Because the both of them were together, right? So... But you didn't really see that, obviously, in the drama. Pretty perfect. Mm-hmm. They don't physically fight. They walk away from each other. Which can be just as bad. You heard there's a prequel about the two characters. Yeah, they didn't necessarily fight, but walking away is also bad. But in the end, they still got back together and forgave each other. Forgiving each other is a huge, mature thing to do in a relationship, and should see more of that. I really hope they adapt it into something, but I doubt they will. How many books does Priest have? That's a good question. 1 million. They're all being turned into dramas. Yeah, I like how BL is becoming more mature and less school love nowadays. Or still school love, but with communication like We Best Love, which I miss. I don't know about that. We Best Love. That was a weird relationship. I'm just gonna say that. Baeyeon and Dawoo have a novel called Chiye. Yeah, the prequel. Yeah. I'll have to check out that book too after I finish. The Wandering Travelers book. Word of Honor book. Last time I saw Priest had like around 20 books. Priest is busy. I wonder if all of them are going to be turned into dramas too. Because Priest has what? Because there was Guardian, Word of Honor. It's just those two right now, right? And then there's, what, 3 more coming? 2 or 3 more coming out this year? Oh, Baeyeon loved Prince Jin, but got disappointed and left. Ew, yeah. How far am I in the book? Not very far. Whoops. And just when Prince Jin called Zishua his soulmate, I'm like, okay, dude. Okay, in the book, I'm on chapter 28. I don't know how many chapters there are. So it's like after they bring Chungling back to... Was it Gao Chung that they brought him back? I don't remember. I have to go back and read. But that's as far as I am in the book. Only chapter 28. As far as I heard, Word of Honor was better than the actual book. Is it? So far, the book is so different than the show. I mean, so far, I kind of like the drama more. But that's also how I felt about the Untamed. Like, I read the Untamed book after watching the show with you guys, and I liked the drama more than the book. Chungying was like Robin boy hostage. Yeah. I really think that it's nice when she makes her characters participate in more than one novel, like a big universe. Does Priest do that? The book was not that deep into characters. Yeah. Yeah, Word of Honor and the book are very different. Yeah, I mean, it is different. I mean, so far, with how, like, the characters are and everything, I definitely like the drama more for Word of Honor. Just as I did with the Untamed. Like, the Untamed was pretty consistent, mostly compared to the book. Like, there was a lot of similarities between the two, and they use it as a pretty good reference. But in the end, I don't know, I think because we actually got to see them act out and actually see the emotion and everything going on in the show, that it just felt better to me with the drama compared to the book. I don't know. Although I am very excited to watch the Modao-zushi Donghua, so that should be fun. I think the series Word of Honor was better than the novel Faraway Wanderers. I like the series more than the novel. It was more like a script than a detailed story. Yeah. The book is different. In the book, Lao Wen is more protective and mature, and Zishua did not suffer that much. He had no regret with what he did. Really? Okay. In the book, I really enjoyed that Wen Kexing can't live a day without letting people know that he in fact likes men. Yeah, so far I enjoy that too. Yeah. Can you guys hear my stomach growling? I hope not. The tragic ghost character was basically created to avoid Kexing eating his own dad's flesh to prove himself to the Ghost Valley in the novel. Oh my god. That's gross. Wow, okay. Is Wen Kexing more messed up in the book? I prefer the series Untamed better, mostly because it's Wei Ying's body back, not Mo Shan-yu's body. Yeah, body like in the book and the cartoon. Yeah, in the book, Prince Jin is the emperor, so Zishua has no reason to feel guilty. Zishua has less regrets because he really thought that most people he killed was for the better cause. For the greater good. Okay, stomach, calm down. I know you're hungry, but you can wait. Stop growling. Alright, guys. I think this is a good place to conclude our discussion of Word of Honor, unless you guys have anything else to talk about with the show. I think we covered pretty much everything. And my stomach won't stop growling, so I need to go eat something. Because I'm human and I need to eat. Ugh. Being human is so much work. Can I just eat snow like an immortal? That's an easy thing, right? Thank you, Yasmin. Alright, before we go, I'm not immortal yet. I don't know if I don't want to be immortal. I don't want to live forever. That's too much work. Ugh, no. Do you guys want me to put any more recommendations on my list of good BL or other shows? Yet. Yeah. Yes, thank you, thank you. Because I have quite a few on my list already. So if you guys have more, list them now, and I'll put them down. And I have Winner is King. I don't know if we... I'm so sorry we haven't done a live stream in a long time, or like a watch party. I definitely will get more back into it for sure after I move, now that my work schedule is kind of settled down a bit. Stomach, jeez. The Long Ballad. Yep, I have that one on there. I heard that one was good. I Told Sunset About You. Yes, I have that one on there. I should probably make a list, like a bigger list. Busting out a list here. So we got Long Ballad. And I Told Sunset About You. And I have to do We Best Love Season 2. Can't recommend Move to Heaven enough. Just, not necessarily for a reaction, but just in general. I heard of that one. It's on Netflix, right? Nirvana and Fire. It's not BL, but it's good Chinese drama and really popular there. That's actually on my Viki as well. Move to Heaven. Yeah, I've heard of that one on Netflix. I've seen the trailer for it. It's a good Korean one, I heard. The Sleepless Princess is pretty old and cheap, but it's refreshing if you feel like romantic comedy with fantasy. That's funny. Old and cheap? That's... Miss the Dragon seems good too, not BL though. Is that the one that Avenue X roasted recently? Or is that a different one I'm thinking of? There was one that she watched recently that she just hated. Something to do with... Was it a dragon? I don't remember. Mr. Dragon is not good. I guess it depends on your preference. My roommate is a fairy fox, or... Yeah, the Gumio. It's more bromance because of Chinese. Oh, that's a Chinese one. Fairy fox. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's the one that Avenue X roasted. She was so mad. I don't know what the heck she was talking about. I was just casually watching it last night. Her review on it. I didn't know anything about the drama or anything. And she just like was so mad with the script being all over the place and not making sense and the characters and whatnot. Alright, my friends. Well, I think that will conclude Word of Honor for now until I do like some behind the scenes or Word of Honor but weird crack videos and stuff like that. Yes, Immortality whenever that comes out. It could still be worth it, Tamara. I guess it depends on if you like it or not. I mean, everybody has different opinions on it. I mean, I wouldn't just now watch a show because someone roasted it. I guess it just depends on what you like. Is Immortality for sure coming out, like, this year? Is it June it's coming out? Is that the one I heard that's... I don't know. There's so many that are coming out. That's confusing me. And some of the name changes, I'm like, okay, what was it before? I don't know. But anyway. That will conclude the live stream, y'all. Thank you so much for being here and coming and chatting with me and just spending lots of time. So... we'll definitely plan something soon. I am moving in the middle of June. So after that, after I get settled and everything, I will definitely start planning live streams again because I definitely, or like watch parties because I definitely miss that with you guys. Because we need to do Modao Zushi, the Donghua, I think, next for sure. Immortality went to leave in a cold mountain away from people for now. Yes, I'll talk to you guys later. Some of you guys, I'll talk to you on Discord. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. This was fun. I had a lot of fun chatting. But yes, thank you guys. My stomach won't stop growling. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you. Take care as well. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.